Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to the Lobotomy Corporation, where today we are going to be completing day 45 and moving on to day 46. So, who knows what fun deeds are going to happen? Who knows what we are going to encounter? But I'm afraid that before then, we have a little bit of a special thing to do. It is time for an employee introduction. So, needless to say, I don't know why you people know this person, but you people know him, and... Hey! You might have a cover on you! Anyway, as I was saying, needless to say, here we go, introduction. Say hello to Michaela! Michaela, how did you get those scars and bandage already, despite the fact you've never been used? Please, tell me that. Well, anyway, I guess time to move you in. They gotta work. But also, before then, you need some equipment. There we go. I think that will do for equipment. So, everyone, this is likely going to be a very expeditional day. Unless something happens on day 46, which I don't know about, and you're all silently laughing at me behind your screens right now, slowly putting your hands together like, yes, he has no idea what he's in for. So, let's just go ahead, and if something interesting happens on day 45, well, you'll see it, and if not, well, blip! You know, there is something strangely satisfying about looking at the Quipquath number and seeing a big fat 0. It's very nice. I always forget about her. Always. Always. Well, at least I'm allowed to pause so I can actually handle her properly. Now, if the people good at actually killing go and kill, please. There we go, Queen of bitchiness, can you stop having a hissy fit now? Really? It's not needed. You've killed enough people. Okay? Okay. And with that, day 45 is complete. Minor hiccup, but that's all. Doesn't matter. We did it flawlessly as normal. So, game, what special things are you going to give me this time? Tales say the moon bewitch man, but in reality, man despairs at the moon. Oh, I think I know who you are, and I've been wanting to have you. So, welcome to my facility. Glorious. Oh, we got to choose two, do we? Interesting. Now you become the sky, and I become the land. You know what? I'm going to re-extract, just to see if we can get something else. Ooh, but all of them are new this time. That's good. The swan? No thank you. However, if enough Sarah is in to make everyone watching Ooh come out of you, your name will be sung through generations. And no. So, Black Swan or you? That is the question. I'm pretty sure you have the same problem as Big Bird, with employees dying, which is likely going to happen a lot. So, no. Well, this place looks nice. Oh my, we actually get to see a nice new, good-looking apartment for once. Ha-ha! A long time has passed since my loved ones have left with their broken bodies and hearts. Finally, we finally met after a long detour. I sent you a letter someday. That old strange letter that had the same name on the sender and recipient. It told you that we will meet soon. Why are you hesitating? Come! With your mind at ease. I hope this environment satisfies you. I tried my best to recreate our office. You need at least one place to feel comfortable, don't you? Wait. Are you us? Sweet, we look bloody awesome. However, I speculate that you felt that this place is a bit more... Sincere. I know that's not sincere, but I can't think of what word that is right now. Then you might remember. There are many reasons to that. This is a reflection of your heart, after all. We aren't particularly fond of untidiness. However, there was she, who made a mess out of an organized room. There were times we were used to such messiness, giving up on cleaning the room. But sadly, our hearts couldn't take those moments in. I am sure now you know that this space changes to your heart. This office is born from your heart, siphoned up from your deepest unconsciousness. Yes, many parts of this facility were extracted and created from our minds. How did you think building such an enormous underground structures in such a short period of time was possible? We needed multiple extractions until we finally solidified something that had no form. We repeated so many times until the memories were blurred and sins were forgotten. Yes, there were a lot of repeats. It must have been rough. It must have been roughly 10 years outside, while this entire facility has been trapped in the cycle in length of 100,000 years. What? It must have been roughly 10 years outside, while this entire facility has been trapped in the cycle in length of 100,000 years. Oh! That went over wrong in my head, then. Time moves quicker in the facility, then. So, 100,000 years in the facility, which keeps repeating and repeating itself over and over, is 10 years outside. Jesus Christ, that's a fast process. This eternity is fascinating. All humans only live once. The future comes to us like relentless waves of sea. We cannot go against them. We are merely pushed back by them. Time Track's technology could only reverse time in a very limited area. This tech was used to trivial things, such as granting infinite moments of death to a condemned. Wow, that is fucking horrible. Or showing those times are numbered, or showing those whose times are numbered their happiest times. However, when combined with our energy tech, this small technology could bloom into something bigger. We invested on them without hesitation, even though they required a massive amount of funding and energy. That's how Time Track's second invention came to life. If time can be reversed infinitely, we could reach the sky, which seemed unreachable. But sadly, breaking an absolute rule cost us a lot. The reverse, although it could be executed infinitely, always left some form of distortion. This technology is not perfect yet either. No man could have their sanity intact in this place. But here you are, you reached this point, even though you limped on the way. Of course, it wouldn't have been possible if it were not for Angela, but it is a Herculean achievement that you went through that journey. Let your body and your mind rest. You must be exhausted. The path after this will be brutal. Extremely brutal. Me and us that you will meet again will also be brutal. They will not let you pass like I do. By any chance, if you think you are not ready yet, It is okay to go back to the starting point. If you have reached here after such a long time, you will come again, no matter how long it takes. We literally have all the time in the world. There is no need to hurry. Just keep in mind that situation will be very different. Will be very much different if you move forward from here. You will be given harsh trials and unanswered, saturated questions. And I think you already know that. You can reverse time, but you can't reverse a tale. Oh, it doesn't even have a picture of the person. I see. Interesting. Interesting. This is going to be fun. Proof. Suppress white midnight plus energy refinement. Wow, that didn't take long, did it? So, who wants to work on... what were they again? Oh yeah, the two of the new things. Well, I'm not making it you, considering you're the team captain. You know what? Narbonk, you've served us loyally all this time. Although you do have 6 days of working in there. Alpha, you've served us loyally all this time, and you can basically move on now. So yeah, we're gonna send you lot down there, and, well, apparently we're going straight into a core suppression, so this should be interesting. Needless to say, I didn't expect we'd be going straight into a core suppression. I thought we'd actually get a day off for day 46. Oh, bloody Ray. Well, anyway, given the fact it's a new time, we have a bunch of new things, it's time to send in the clones! Ha 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 ha! You know, that does look stupidly nice. So, where are they both? They're one on either side. Okay. Well, and you can only get it down from the big things in the middle. Well, that kind of isolates the entire thing, so it makes it easier to deal with, in a sense, if something breaks out down there. Although there's a big... these are still solo corridors, which I find interesting. So, Alexandrum, I don't know what number you are. Try using this. And then you go... Oh, you have a special thing, do you? Well, go use attachment on that one. And then you go to use attachment on that one. And let's see how things work out for us. So you can screw the epic music, we're not dealing with them. It's time for an Alexandrum fight! Kill Alexandrum! Kill your brethren! Good job, Alexandrum. Well, you've got 3 lights on. And 2 lights on, and you're only going to get 3 lights on because I'm not going better. Nothing happened when an employee whose level is lower than 3 worked on it. A light turns off and energy is charged for every work done to the backwards clock. Okay. Well, it's probably going to take a few runs for us to even get to this point. Huh. This place down here doesn't have clerks. If you don't mind my asking, Plant, why do you apply for fucking bloody tools as well? That shouldn't happen. Well, we got some points with you, we might as well learn about you. The piano can be played with perform order. However, be noted, quick quoth decreases when the work is finished. Why would we do it then? The music temporarily increased the temperance and justice of the employees by a small degree. However, the employee who performed spent 50% of their HP. Okay. Quipquath decreased by medium chance when work result was normal. Okay. Right, you hate attachment. Let's try instinct. Wait. Let's try insight. You seem to fail horribly that time. Why is that? You didn't escape. I thought you would. Where's Alexandrum? There they are. Okay, what's your tips then? Mental health of the employee who conducted insight work on it was healed. Interesting. Quipquath decreased for every 10 employees dead in the facility. However, it did not recognize the death of employees who were disposed of execution bullets. I picked another one of those. Hooray. Fuck me. Quipquath decreased by medium chance when work result was normal. Well, time to reset. Or memory regress. Okay. Well, someone go work on them. Who is the highest... whatchamacallit? You all have the same amount. Okay. Who has the highest insight? You know what? You're clones. Why do I care? You, go work on the clock. Actually, why do I get you to work on the clock? Anyone can work on the clock. Right. What are your other managerial tips, then? Okay. Quipquath decreased when work was bad. Interesting. When Quipquath reached 0, an employee entered the containment unit to play for the 3rd time. When escaped, D105 returned to its containment chamber voluntarily after the 3rd movement ended. Also, the 3rd movement ended when 105 was suppressed. Okay. What about you? Quipquath decreased when work result was bad. Duh! Quipquath reached 0 when 102 passed by 110's containment cell unit. Interesting. Is that a hatred, a rivalry, or what? I'm sorry, what? Common, low, common, common, common. That's not how these things normally work, Mr. Monk. What actually are you? Yeah, you look like a monk. Buddhist monk. Interesting. And then you look like a very nice, refined woman. I want to learn more about you, if you would be so kind. Apparently you're not interested in being kind. Well, that's still a medium work, so... I don't know. You seem... oh, of course you would be common to insight. That's your bloody perform thing. Whoever worked on the monk did really well. What are you actually called then? The heroic monk. Oh, I guess you really were a monk then. You need quite a high chance to actually succeed, admittedly, though. I love how it's shrouded off, and this side is shrouded off. And yet this side actually looks like the genuine thing as per the North. Like, it fits with this. But this side is just mayhem. It's kind of funny, to me. Don't know why. Just is. Wow, Alexandrum, you're alive. I'm impressed. Well then. Your armor doesn't look too impressive, but your ego gift looks quite nice. Well, that's an interesting way to kill yourself. Full credit to you for being able to do that. Well, all the Alexandrums are dead, so I guess it's time to regress again. Man, lady, you're really not giving my people a chance. What are you even called? La Luna. A picture of a crow mask. Okay. Interesting. You got a pretty alright-ish ego gift. I mean, it looks really nice. At the very least. Cody, go put that thing out of its misery, please. And then you're fully health. Go try learning more about La Luna again. No, not dealing with that. It wants to run away. It can run away on its own time. So, we know everything about you now, Mr. Monk. Okay. Okay. Let's see how many gifts how many points we can get with you before everyone dies. Because I wouldn't mind actually seeing what your equipment is like. And can you stop dying? You have 3 Quipquath. Okay. Alright, Mr. Clock, we have you fully learnt now. After every light has turned on, the backwards clock can be activated. However, backward clock could only be operated once a day, so use caution when using it. Employees under level 5 is strictly forbidden from contacting backward clock after it is fully charged. Okay. Employee with level 5 or more can operate backward clock normally. Backward clock will send everyone except the employee who activated it to the most peaceful time of that day. Interesting. Okay. This abnormality is based on the idea of Tumblebug backer Hyunkyo. Alright. An old clock manufactured by an unknown company. Its vacuum tubes that give off vintage vibe. The manufacturer stopped making these long ago. Is your future dark? Have you fallen to the lowest bottom? Have you ever thought, what if I had not done it? What if I had done or not done that? We as humanity have conquered diseases and nature. Now we have come far enough to harnessing time itself. Yes, we can rewind your wasted time. Just wind the spring. Close your eyes and count to 10. When you open your eyes, you will be standing in the exact moment that you wish to be in. Read the manual thoroughly. We do not know what will happen if this machinery is handled poorly. We are not responsible for any accidents caused by the user's carelessness. This clock requires a high amount of energy to operate. Please understand that it will take a considerable time to charge. Okay. Fair enough then. Yeah, at this point, this is me just seeing what gear I can get, just to have a copy of each gear, just so I can know what it's like. Just because it seems interesting to me. Non-escaped object. Okay. I somehow find that doubtful. Don't know why. And you've got a cane as your weapon. That's pretty damn sweet. Ah, and you almost did it! Well, we got one set of armor, so let's see if the armor has any special abilities like the tree did. You know, we've got a surprising amount of musicians in the facility, don't we? We've got the silent orchestra, we've got La Luna, we've got the singing machine, we've got everyone who's got a music note on their chest. Cody, you got the brooch! That actually looks really nice with your outfit. Shame you're not going to keep it, because, well, we're not keeping any of this. Wah, wah. Huh. Okay, so the Quipquath is affecting everything now. Interesting. Interesting. Annoying. I don't know why I didn't expect it, quite frankly. Alright, we got your weapon, and we also have your weapon now. We have a copy of each of your weapons now, so let's go back to memory regression and see what that equipment is like then. Amateur. Fast speed, medium range, and no special abilities on with a little damage. Could be better. Moonlight. Casts B-type shields on every employee in the area when performing special attack. That sounds bloody freaking epic! That's amazing! B-type shields. What's the armor like? Pretty average. It's very weak to pale, but it's got resistances to everything else, which is kind of nice. And then you're just a thing. Well, what can I say? Monk disappoints me, but La Luna's worth it. So, let's go ahead now and see what we gotta do for these suppressions then. Well, everyone, you know what? We're gonna keep working on the pair of these, just to see if we can get the rest of the equipment. Especially your weapon. Frankly, I want to see it in action. I must say, my office looks very nice. Also, the guy I was talking to is a liar. I never got to this point before, thus there's no guarantee I'll get back to this point. Well, he says we also have all the time in the world, which is strictly true, but... Tomato, tomato, conditions and this. Right. Okay. We're about to get the Dawn of White for the first time. I can only wait and see what joyous things this is going to do for us. So, please begin the ordeal. From minor chores to murder by contract, they will do anything they want once they get a paycheck. Huh. Okay. Where is it? Here it is. What are you? Weak to pale. Yaka, come kill. Lob guy too. You gotta hit it. Well, that was certainly a mist of some sort. So you do a massive AoE thing in a line. Okay, interesting. That does a tiny bit of... what's happening? You two need a heal. Yaka, go back now. Lob guy suddenly started taking a lot of damage for reasons beyond my comprehension. That was weird. Who here has a white weapon? You two do. Go! Yeah, do that. Now, the ray. It's a fairly long ray. We know that, at least. And that's when you stop. It's doing something. Okay, now we go back to murdering it. It's annoying that it has the ability to reflect damage, I must say. But... where'd it go? There it is. They are usually hired to office, the Syndicate and the Wings. Their work range ranges from mere chores to something. Could you leave those on a bit longer? And that wasn't anywhere near as bad as I thought it'd be. Huh. So how many clerks died? 2. No, 10. That means you lost one too. Great. And you can't get yours back. Great. Of course I got stuck with things saying work with the... stuck with abnormalities that say don't let the clerks die. Why can't it be like you, where you beg them to die? You know, there's not really much else for me to do. Other than have attack down here waiting. Along with probably the others. So... that fixer did a lot of white damage. So the white fixer does all the white damage. Okay. Doesn't seem too bad. Seems bearable. So, the white fixer was immune to white damage. So I assume that every fixer is going to be immune to their damage type. Because of the fact there was a white mixer, I assume there's one for each damage type at least. I don't know, maybe I'm completely wrong about what's going to be next for the... noon. Took me a moment to figure out what word I'm trying to say. Well, next up we've got a white noon. So we're going to find out. I just realized the fixers do their damage type, and well, the people with Yaka with Justica, which is pale resistance, is equipped with pale damage. That's annoying. Very annoying. In fact, all of the people with pale resistance are equipped with white damage, so I certainly hope for all hell and back it's weak to white. It might be, actually. It might work in reverses. And if that's true, well, glory day, that's a blessing. Okay, well then, guys. We're about to have the noon. So, yeah, let's get to it and see what this noon is all about, shall we? Weapon. They search endlessly. Patron by the wing. Inventions of Backstreet. I didn't see the rest. The red fixer and a black fixer. Okay. Well, what are you weak to? You're weak to red. Are you weak to black? You are weak to black. That would mean the pale one is weak to white, which is perfect. Right. All of you guys, get down here. You're weak to red. So... we need you to do something, but we're going to ignore you for now. Because I just realized that this thing is likely going to escape soon. So, yeah. Okay, the red one actually fights. Interesting. Michaela, you have the tank shield, so can you kill it? Well, that was a large blast. What did you just do? Huh. You just caused that one's quick quaff to go to 0. Interesting, interesting. Alright, that is something you want to get out of. Alright, who in this giant pile does red damage? Okay, well, so here's the thing, Mr. Fixer. They overcome what's in front of them with their weapons in hand, just like something. Okay. And you just forced this thing to be worked, and does that apply to these over here? Yes, it does. So what the section that the black one dies causes overload on everything. At least they're all unique. That's all I'm gonna say. Shame it did it in a section that doesn't actually matter. Because we can literally ignore everything, all the quick cloths. Although we won't. So far, red seemed pretty mediocre, apart from when it died. So that just... The red fixer seems like something attack can just solo. And we just gotta make sure nothing else is near it. The white fixer, with its giant AoEs, seems like a huge threat. But at the same time, due to the fact of it being white, it's reversible. Also, black seems like a threat, depending on where it spawns. I heard your effect was removed. So we're gonna test that, child. About whether I can actually reach maximum, or whether you're just gonna keep it at 1. 1 off. I'm scared what kind of abilities the pale one is gonna have. But at least this doesn't take too long, so I can actually... So it's actually reasonable. Okay, so I somewhat realized something. We kind of probably want this thing to escape before, well, the next noon, or dusk it's going to be, where there might be a third one. So we just want to make sure we're just dealing with this thing when it's escaping. That wasn't a problem. I expected more. I am scared for nothing. Alright then. Nice try, heroic monk, I guess? Alright, the moment of truth. Do I... No. I don't require people to work on the child. The child. You're just there. Now. Because my bar's full. And you're still crying. I don't see the point of you, really, anymore. Well, I see the point of you. You're just not a threat. Okay, so, we're at the dusk. I have everybody gathered here. So, question 1. What are the potential threats? Red, white, blue, and black. What do we know about them? Red can be dealt with by attack, so... There's the red suppression team. There's the red fixer suppression team. Right. What? Red just does a big AoE blast in the middle, so no one on the same row, and then when they're about to die, that's when we need to worry. What else? Black. Black causes... What else? Black causes things to escape. So black is a priority to kill. And just murder. So, who has red damage to go murder that with? Alpha? Okay. Well then. I think we've sorted out our teams. Up here, we've got red team of Cody in attack to, well, just tank it and deal damage over time. We've got team white here of Michaela, Yaka, Bird Slayer, and Lob Guy, all with pale damage, apart from Michaela, who's there to help restore health, because, well, she's in the armor. In fact, because of that, Olive... No, you're using a white weapon, never mind. Here, we've got Team Pale, each with pale-resistant armor to a degree, with white damage. And then down here, we've got Team Black, all ready to just murder the character in black. Now, all we have to do is dump Isaac away from the Isaac and Colburn away from the rest of the crowd. Isaac, Colbert, you're away from everyone else. And then everyone else, we are going to dump to one side of the facility. And then we're just going to see what happens. And pray. Mostly that Team Black can get wherever they need to immediately. So yeah. We have our teams. They're ready to work. I need someone to do some work. Forgot about that. Alright, bring on the Dusk of White. Don't tell me. Oh, you're pale. Oh, that's fine. As long as you don't activate Quipquath crap. You're white. There's 4 of them. I didn't expect there to be 4 of them. Now, the one we're scared of is pale, because we have never seen pale before. Additionally, white being a bastard. Pale can teleport. Okay. Why do you all have to spawn together? Why? Look at them! They're all next to each other! Fuck off! Bad! Bad! Why did I click retry? I could have memory regressed! God damn it! Okay, Dawn of White. Again, this isn't too hard. Just tell me what it is I'm dealing with. Tell me what and where it is. There it is. Which is it? Red. Well, okay. Give it a wide berth of room. As attack, go and murder it, because I want to see if you can solo it. Because you're an OP bastard. Of course you can't. It does red damage. What am I thinking? It's immune to red. What the hell am I thinking? Cody, go kill it. Cody, the OP bastard. Alright, so, everyone's fine, everyone's ready, just go back to your pens. Homes. Whatever. Right, so, this is only the noon, but the preparations are still the same. We have 4 groups. We have anti-red group. We have anti-white group. Anti-blue group. And finally, anti-black group. And then everyone else that's using a black weapon. Because anti-black group consists of everyone that isn't using a black weapon. So. Yeah. This is what we're dealing with. Also, you should be up there. Right. That's white. I thought that was black then. Whew. Good. Hello, you're black. Why does it say white there? If everyone could move down here very quickly before it lets nothing there out. Okay, what's the other one we're dealing with? Or did they literally spawn on top of each other? There's white. Alright. So if anti-white, you're not anti-white, you're anti... You guys are anti-white. Get over there. And then if the rest could move to the 4 corners of the map. And that is called we lose. Well done, everyone. Fuck you, red. Fuck you, black. Well, this time I'm memory regressing, so I don't have to deal with you people again. Okay. I'm back after spending about 20 minutes sorting out everyone. So, here's the thing. We have everyone in this facility specialized against one of those things at least. So, for example, we have Chili here, who is immune to white damage, equipped with the pale weapon, ready to go bloody murder the hell out of the white fixer. Words. We have Lob Guy and Attack, wherever Attack is, here, equipped with Mimicry and the Smile, ready to obliterate the black fixer. We have Michaela and Cody, both equipped with Censored's weapon, along with the Mimicry armor, ready to annihilate the red fixer. And then we've got everyone else in the facility. Wait, well, sorry. We've also got our people resistant to pale damage, equipped with their particular things. Everyone with white resistant armor is equipped with a white weapon of some sort. Alright? Alright. Then everybody else in the facility is equipped with either a red or white weapon, or a pale, because there is a couple in there, and armor that is not weak to black. So, that's the plan. That's just what our job is. That's just what we're dealing with. So, yeah. Let's get the groups together. So yeah, like I've said, we've basically reduced our 5 teams down to 4. So, to everyone who is normally got particular equipment, I do apologize. You don't anymore. Bring on the dawn! They do anything you want once they have a paycheck. Right. Okay. Well, what am I killing? Right, I still have to keep an eye on the white one, because it still reflects damage. Even if that damage is, well, yeah, it reflects damage, including the type of damage it is. So, yep, it reflects exactly the type of damage you deal. So, that's why you need to keep an eye on white, or, yeah. And their wings. Their range works from mere chores to something terrible. Okay. Good. Good. That thing sorted. Next, we move on to the next day. Alright. Time for the noon. Let's do this. Off you go to work. Let's begin. Where are they going to appear? That's black, isn't it? You fucker. Of course you appear on the opposite end of the map. Well, everyone, move as fast as your bleeding little legs can carry you. Because he is in the opposite side to what we want him to be. Yep, I thought that would be happening. How did everyone die? Was it the fucking red one? Did he die without me did he do something without me paying attention? Yep, it looks it. You know what, guys? I'm actually all out of time for this episode. We gave it a good try. And we understand the tactic behind what we're doing. But I can't only spend so much time on these. So, I'm afraid that, as I'm all out of time, you do not have to worry. I will make sure I've made time for it next week. We know what we're dealing with now, with these fixers. At least with the fixers. Considering there's 4 of them on the dusk, I have no idea what the midnight's meant to be. So, yeah. I am ready. I am prepared. Why aren't you in armor? That might have helped. Well, everyone, I'm afraid that, as I've said before, like twice or 3 times now, I'm all out of time. So, I hope you're not too disappointed, but we will do this flawlessly, as per the norm. So everyone, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I have been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you again next time. But, until then, it's time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.